Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Overanalyst here, and today I'm going to be reacting to Rhyce Records Joseph Joestar song called Oh My God, featuring Hypotoria. I can't talk today. So, fun fact, I've only seen part 1, part 2, and a little bit of part 3 of Jojo's, and I have yet to be convinced to keep watching it. I'm not that much of a JoJo's fan. That being said, Joseph Joestar is by far my favorite character of JoJo's. He's pretty much the only reason why I would manage to keep on watching part 2 and we'll get into part 3 because I just love his character so much. So, I'm excited to see what Rhyce has, and he did send this to me as an early link, so super excited for that. Very much appreciated. Let's see now, video editing, Rhyce, mix mastering, Rhyce, instrumental, Rhyce, lyrics, Rhyce, and Hypotoria. Awesome! Alright, let's jump into this, shall we?
The name's Joseph. Joseph Joestar.
Alright.
You can call me Jojo.
I try to not take life so seriously.
Yes.
Seriously, maybe this life's just not for me. You see, it runs in my family tree. Fighting villainy, but sometimes you gotta flee. Sorry, Dad.
Oh, Ningarendeo! I love that. The Joseph Joestar's secret technique. Run away! Oh, like I said, he's one of my favorites because of just his trolly attitude, and like Rhyce stated earlier, he's trying to take life not so seriously, and then he kind of end up fighting bad guys. So, that's the main reason why I love Joseph. It's just his quirky personality. It's so good. I mean, all the Joestars kind of have quirky personality except for like Jonathan. But Joseph is by far my favorite. And I have yet to be convinced otherwise to follow anyone else. So, we're going to see how many hate comments I get from this.
You see, it runs in my family tree. Fighting villainy, but sometimes you gotta flee.
I love that. He's doing really good.
I got better with age. Like a vine so divine, someone call me a sage. Not the last of my line, but boy do I have grace. When I get real close and shout in your face. Oh my God, I'm shining so bright. Party with me like it's 1939. Oh my God.
Wait. I feel like I know that line. Party like it's 1939. What song's that from? Oh, I swear, it's like from an 80s song. It's like on the top of my tongue, like, Maybe it's just called Party Like It's 1939, and, like, that, something like that, it's like, I feel like I've heard something, and it's kind of like a weird... That song's also a little bit weird. Sorry, I hear that. Also, just loving the singing completely. And I think Hypotoria is like the female voice that came in the background there. Love it. Really nice addition there. It's just loving the whole pop vibe here. Really, really cool, and it's really, really bouncy. Which I really like, because Joseph Joestar is quite an energetic character. Like, he is literally all over the place. I love him because of that.
Oh my God, I'm shining so bright.
Yeah.
Party with me like it's 1939. Oh my God.
Plus, I think this show takes place in 1939. I believe it does. Okay.
I'm shining so bright. Party like it's 1939. Oh my God. My clothes are so tight. You see me dancing with...
My clothes are so tight. Sorry, I heard that and I'm like, that's so true though. I thought he was gonna go with like a 70s reference there.
Party like it's 1939. Oh my God.
Yeah, I guess it does take place in 1939 during the Nazi regime.
Dancing with
Okay, so Hypotoria is not a female. Okay. I swear I heard a female vocal somewhere in the beginning of the hook, so maybe I'm just mishearing it. Okay. Nice. Ooh, that was just some classy flow there. I really love the energy that Hypotoria is going with because it's literally, like I said earlier, Joseph Joestar is just non-stop. And so the flow is non-stop. But he's able to kind of bring in like a little bit of sauce into it so that it doesn't, it's not stagnate. And it's not like speed rapping. It's more of just kind of like a quick tempo. Like, he's just kind of sliding in. It's not like he's rushing it or anything. I think that's the biggest misconception about speed rapping, is people try to tend to rush it. No, it sounds like he's just taking his time, and by doing so, it is ending up like one after the other, after the other, after the other, which is something really good. And it's something I'd like to try to always point out to younger rappers, which even coming with someone who has no experience with rapping, I can at least tell due to experience where it's like sometimes you just don't need to rush it, and this is a good example of just not rushing it. So, and still bringing that energy, which is like that huge misconception that speed rapping equals energy. Here, it's not necessarily the case, so love it.
My clothes are so tight, you see me dancing when I win the fight. On my 2 feet, I'm sick of the routine. I gotta keep moving when I'm in the groove. I'm proving that no one can step to a Jojo. No go, you're jumping around like you wanna pogo. I got the class, I got the style, I got the looks, I got the smile. Never gonna back down. Give me a look, you get the hook, and now you shook like a rook facing down a king. Wow. Oh my God, my moves they made you seize up, and I'm on top. You cannot step to me now. Gotta stop this fight. We'll never ease up. I won't give up, just like my buddy Caesar.
Caesar! I love that. Oh, and he's jumping on the hook. That's super cool.
Like it's 1939. Oh my God, my clothes are so tight. You see me dancing with my power divine. Oh my.
Yeah, it sounds like there was a female singing Come On. Maybe I just need to rehear that. Also, I'm really liking the saucy vibe that they're going with the hook here, which does kind of fit the jazzy feel of part 2. Mainly the opening. I love the opening in part 2 with just the jazzy type of vibe. So it's an interesting song because it's got like pop elements, but it's also got like the kind of jazzy vibe where he's kind of just sliding into those notes a little bit. So it's really, really interesting, and I like it because it's just full of energy and it's just full of just hype. It's really, really well constructed.
Oh my God, my clothes are so tight. You see me dancing with my power divine. Oh my God.
It sounds like a female singing Come On.
Like it's 1939. Oh my God, my clothes are so tight. You see me dancing when I win the fight.
Yep.
I don't think I can end this song without playing along and having at least one key change. Oh my God, I'm shining so.
That was clever. That was so clever. I love the fourth wall break. That was good. That was good.
Think I can end this song without playing along and having at least one key change. Oh my God,
Yep.
my God, I'm shining so bright, Party with me like it's 1939. Oh my God,
It's so fun. It's such a fun song.
see me dancing with my
you can't help but dance along with it. It's just that hype.
Shining so bright. Party with me like it's 1939.
39.
My clothes are so tight. You see me dancing when I'm in the fight.
That's so fun. Shout out to Rhyce Records. Thank you so much for the early leak. This made things so simple for me when it comes to planning out the rest of my week, because I have such a crazy week this week. So if you are a nerdcore artist, I'm talking to just all the other nerdcore artists, and you want me to do a reaction to your stuff, I'm more likely to react to it if you give me an early link like several days ahead of time, because it allows me to plan out my weeks so much better. So I'll just keep that in mind. If you are a nerdcore artist, you would like to hear my input on stuff. Otherwise, I'm actually gonna not leave a comment, because I want to do that when the song drops and help the algorithm, because I want to support my man. I will leave a like though. Gotta leave a like. With all that being said, thank you all so much for checking this out. I'm the Anime Overanalyst, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.